For me, as of the time of this recording, my priority is getting my theater stuff finished. That includes the audition that I'm about to do. And I have to prepare a lot for it because I have to learn an entire audition piece in under a week. Which seems like a lot, and it kind of is. But I can kind of manage my time a little better now. I've had to put homework on hold slightly so that I can get it to the point where I want it to be. But that's okay, because the homework I have isn't all that important going forward as opposed to this, because this is kind of what I'm thinking I want to do for the rest of my life, is do theater things. Phantom of the Opera did the same thing for me. I had to put off some homework and some schoolwork for a while until that finished up, and now that this has come along, I've had to do it still. It should go back to normal though, and I can get my schoolwork caught up pretty quickly, as well as get more hours in at work. Which is nice, because then I will have filled that balance. I will have done all the theater stuff that I want to do, but I'll also have done the work that I need to do for both school to get my credits and graduate, and at work to be able to pay for things like car insurance and my trip to Italy next year, which is nice. I tried to think of what to do for this film for the longest time and couldn't come up with any ideas that I actually liked that I think I could do in time to make the deadline. Which was a problem because I did want to get it done, but with all the things going on, I did not have enough time no matter how I managed it. So what I decided to do is I decided to make this, because I took my dilemma that I had, and I wanted to kind of approach it in a different way to help solve it, but possibly also get the story across in a nice way. And this is what I came up with. I think it's kind of cool. It's like a mini self-documentary of me talking to me. And I think that's kind of cool, and it's not really ever done. Some may see it as a lack of effort. I don't see it that way personally. But I see it as this kind of sort of using what I have to do what I can in the time that I have. And I think I've done that pretty well. I think I've used what I have and the time I have pretty well to make something pretty interesting. With everything talked about coming to a close, at least for the time being, I'm now able to work on more homework. I'm doing this recording the night that it is due, because that is how busy I've been. I have not been able to do it until now. That really just shows how much I've managed my time. I've managed to do everything but schoolwork, which is probably not ideal, but it's how I managed it, and it's how I am going through with it, because honestly plays are more important to me than my schoolwork is, at least this semester. With the classes I have, it's easy enough to get back up. Now I can focus on school and work, and not have to focus on plays for the next little while. And that's really nice that I'll have some time away from it to be able to catch up and redo all the things that I've missed while I was using that time to do plays such as Phantom of the Opera and to audition for Hello Dolly. I may not be the greatest time manager, but I have learned a few things over the course of the last couple months that I think will help me down the line. It's not about always doing everything. It's about doing what you want and need to do first, and then putting everything else off to the side as much as you can, while still maintaining that healthy balance of work, play, and necessities. School being the necessity in this case.